Have you ever noticed how one thought can follow you around for hours? You're trying to focus on something else. Maybe you're working, driving, or just trying to relax. But the same thought keeps showing up again and again. It might be something small. A conversation earlier in the day, a moment that felt awkward, something you wish you had said differently. Your mind keeps bringing it back like it's trying to finish something. You think about what happened. You imagine how it could have gone differently. You replay the words in your head. And every time you revisit the moment, it feels like maybe this time you'll finally figure it out. But the thought keeps returning. Not because the answer is hiding somewhere inside the memory, but because the brain dislikes unfinished emotional moments. When something feels uncertain or uncomfortable, the mind tries to resolve it. It wants clarity. It wants certainty. So it returns to the same memory again and again, hoping repetition will create understanding. But there's a quiet truth about thoughts that most people eventually discover. Replaying the moment doesn't always bring clarity. Sometimes it only deepens the loop. The more attention the mind gives the thought, the more important the brain believes it must be. And when something feels important, the mind brings it back again. That's how the cycle begins. The thought appears, you analyze it. The brain registers that attention. Then later, the thought returns. But something interesting happens when your response changes. Instead of fighting the thought or trying to solve it, you simply notice it. You allow it to appear without chasing it further. At first, the mind may still bring it back. But without the extra attention, the loop begins to weaken. Because thoughts that aren't fed eventually lose their momentum. Over time, the brain learns something new. Not every thought needs to be answered. Not every memory needs to be fixed. Sometimes a thought is just a passing moment in the mind. And the more calmly you allow it to pass, the less power it holds. People who develop steady minds don't eliminate thoughts entirely. They simply stop giving every thought a seat at the table. The mind becomes quieter not because the thoughts disappear, but because they're no longer followed. The moment appears. The mind notices it, and then life continues forward. If this reflection resonated with you, consider subscribing. Because many people experience these quiet mental loops every day. And sometimes it helps to hear a reminder that you're not the only one working through them.